What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. So you see the label, and I just really wanted to touch on what I've learned so far about nutrition. I mean, it's not a crazy amount, but enough that I just felt like I needed to make a video about it to share it with you guys. It's one thing to know that the basics behind having to lose weight. It's just another thing of understanding why, and I feel like that's just as important as to why you would want to know what macronutrients are. Why do you need to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight? Why do you need to be in a caloric, the opposite word of deficit, to bulk? Cutting, what it really entails, what I've learned it entails, losing fat, like all this stuff. So basically, the reason why we started our journey is because me and Alpha, we got tired of how we looked. So when we made a bet, this is some truth for you guys, we made the bet, I wasn't really going to the gym, and I knew that I could lose the weight, but what I didn't realize is that I knew shit about nutrition. I knew nothing. I knew what I had to do as far as activity wise, but because my nutrition wasn't right, I didn't lose the weight as fast as I knew I could, or as fast as I thought I could, I should say. So in the beginning, he was dropping weight really good. He was dropping weight, and I wasn't dropping weight as fast, but I was running. I was sweating my ass off. I was running consistently. Every morning I was running. I would be sweating like a monster, but I just didn't find myself losing the weight. And it's one thing to know that you need to eat healthier. You know you should eat your salads. You should eat some chicken breasts. But that was really kind of it. I still had snacks here and there, but what I didn't realize is that the snacks that I was having, there were a lot of sugar, there was a lot of carb, very little protein. I mean, there was a lot behind why I wasn't losing weight. I just didn't understand it. So when I actually got into the gym, when I started to talk to Alpha more, and when I started to do a little bit more research instead of being stubborn and knowing like, yeah, I know what I need to do behind losing weight. I know what I have to do. I know I need to run a lot, blah, blah, blah. Running is fine and dandy, but here's a perfect example. I think at that time I was pushing around 195, 194, something like that. I think our official weigh-in was at like a 191. I think I only lost like 10 pounds, 11 pounds at the time. And it was like it was an eye-opener for me, because it was 2 months and I lost 10 pounds. Like, even though yes, I lost the weight, it was positive, I was upset that I didn't lose more. And so what I did was I started looking up a little bit more things. I got more help from Alpha, more ideas, more ways of, more than just what, I guess I just had to stop being stubborn, was what I was trying to say. I had to stop being stubborn, had to stop thinking that I knew everything about fitness, because obviously I didn't. I gained the weight for a reason. I got lazy, and there's a certain amount of calories that you should have a day. And what happens is you either maintain, because you either eat the same things, you gain weight because you eat that maintenance calorie weight or maintenance calorie, and you add to that consistently, or you lose weight because there's a maintenance calories that you should have and you're constantly underneath that. So I realized that after a couple months of being stubborn, I realized that yes, I was at like a maintenance calorie for myself, which was, I think at the time, was somewhere around 1,800 calories. So I was maintaining around 1,800 calories. I was stuck at 10 pounds, and it was super frustrating. So when I realized that I had to cut that 1,800 calories to about, I think it was 1,300 to 1,200 calories a day for a period of time, because you're not going to lose weight fast. One bad meal doesn't make you gain weight. It's a consistent amount of bad eating habits is why you gain weight. So, and losing weight, it's the same thing. It's going to be a consistent amount of caloric deficit in losing your weight. So I had 1,800 calories is what I was supposed to be at to maintain the current weight that I was at. So I knew that I'm going to drop significantly below that to drop the weight faster. So once I started doing that, once I started eating healthier, as far as realizing that, hey, if I eat more chicken breasts, I start giving myself a variety of tuna fish, lean ground beef, just a couple of things, switching up my breakfast, not having pancakes, not having the things that I would enjoy to eat, because obviously it wasn't working out for me. Switching to egg whites, boiled eggs, avocado toast, and smoothies, protein shakes, stuff like that to replace the junk that I was eating. I realized that, wait a minute, I'm starting to see a difference in my body faster, and I really started trying to look into what are macronutrients. Why does Alpha keep telling me about these macronutrients? So I do attest a lot of that I've learned to him. He's helped me out tremendously through this whole journey so far. So you don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. It's your diet. If your diet sucks, your body's a reflection of your diet. So you are what you eat has never been a truer statement. So can you lose weight not going to the gym? Yes. Is it a benefit to go to the gym? In my opinion, I think so. You can lose weight by just eating right. You can lose weight faster if you incorporate cardio, because you're burning more calories, and going to the gym because it's also helping you burn more calories. I mean, have you ever gotten to the point where, say you're hitting the gym? For me personally, I would feel like if I was going to the gym for a consistent amount of time, I would see results. But again, it comes back to what you're eating. If you're going to the gym, yeah, you're burning calories, and you find yourself at a steady or at like a plateau, look back at what you're eating. Adjust it. Your body is going to get used to the same repetitive stuff, so give your body a little bit something different, If you're eating all the same foods, your body's going to get used to that. Give it a little bit something different. The biggest thing is stay aware of, if you wanna look into macronutrients, if you wanna lose weight, the biggest thing that I realize is that I have to be under my maintenance calories. And if you don't know what they are, what your maintenance calories are, if you're interested in losing weight, bodybuilder.com has a calculator. It's really easy to use. You put in your age, you put in your weight, you put in your height, and it tells you what your maintenance calories should be. It does have the option of losing weight, gaining weight, etc. But in this case, I wanted to lose weight, I wanted to tone up, and those two go together. Losing weight and toning go together. If you don't really realize that, your body doesn't choose where it wants to store the fat. It stores the fat wherever. It's distributed wherever. You can't say, hey, I want to store my fat in my arms and not my legs or my thighs or whatever. Your body stores the fat wherever it decides to. So in order to get rid of that, you're gonna have to lose some weight. Just something that I learned that I wanted to share with you guys. I really wanted to make it a point that I wanted to make today's video about nutrition, or what I've learned about nutrition. I just wanted to harp on it because I don't feel like people really take their nutrition seriously. The reason we were able to get some of the results that we've had so far is a lot due to what we're eating. And man, it's just there's so much to learn in this fitness industry. There's so much to learn about being healthy, but the biggest thing for us is that you have to stay consistent. You can be consistent for a short period of time and see little results, or be consistent for a long period of time and continue to see results. So if you're fighting this fitness journey, just know that we're fighting it too. And man, that's really about it. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. GTS out.